Hey guys, Mr. Luke here, and for today's video I'm going to be talking about the Cronulla Sharks. Now, I did a video about Shane Flanagan not that long ago, and Sharks fans weren't very happy with me, so I think I'm going to be a little bit nicer to him this time. Well, I'm going to try to anyways. That being said though, what the fuck are they doing? Now, they've been under the pump with the salary cap stuff for a little while, and since it's all happened, they've already gone out and signed Shaun Johnson, and now James Segeyaro. Well, kind of signed Segeyaro, re-signed, signed, I'm not sure how you put it. Now, Segeyaro obviously played with the Sharks last year, but he's been unsigned for the whole preseason. Ever since the 2018 season ended, there's been lots of talk about Segeyaro going to the Knights, going to the Eels, even going to like the Bulldogs or somewhere. But I guess at the end of the day, he was maybe always going to be a Shark, I don't know. Gallon already talked about not wanting to lose Segeyaro, he wanted Segeyaro to stay. I think everybody was kind of confused how a player like James Segeyaro is not signed by anybody. It just seemed weird. I guess the Sharks are just trying to figure out how they can actually sign him. I mean, realistically, how can they? And more importantly, why do they want to sign him? Now, it's been reported that the Sharks have actually signed him, but it hasn't been okayed by the NRL. His contract isn't registered. Now, just having to think about all of this, it's time to put my conspiracy hat on here. Give me a sec. Ah, there we go. Time to talk about conspiracies. Now, here's my little conspiracy theory. Have the Sharks signed James Segeyaro so they don't lose Shaun Johnson? Now, you might be thinking, how are they even related to each other? Well, apparently, I don't know this for a fact, but it's been going around, but apparently when there's salary cap problems, the last player to sign, they have to get rid of. And who's the last player the Sharks signed? Shaun Johnson. So now they've signed Segeyaro just before the season's about to start, so now Shaun Johnson is no longer the last player they signed. Therefore, they can get rid of James Segeyaro instead of Johnson. And if that's the case, that's actually a pretty smart move by the Sharks. Probably the smartest they've done in a long while. Unless you're the Warriors, you don't want to be losing a player like Shaun Johnson. Oh, I can't believe they actually got rid of Johnson, but whatever, we're not talking about the Warriors. Losing their star halves player or losing a hooker that they don't really need. And I mean that, like the Sharks really do not need James Segeyaro. They literally have two of the best young hookers in the game, and they're both brothers, the Brayley brothers. They also have Kyle Flanagan who can come off the bench and do a job for them. So realistically, there's no reason for them to sign James Segeyaro, especially with their salary cap predicament. Now, I'm not saying by doing this, they're only going to lose James Segeyaro. Obviously, there's going to be other stuff that's going to happen to him. They're actually saying that they're probably going to receive a $500,000 fine, which is pretty hefty. Although, now think about it, compared to their drug ban ones and all that, it's not too bad. Also, there's talks that they might have to shed a few more players, and a lot of talk around Josh Dugan being one of them, which, in my opinion, isn't a bad thing for the Sharks. Actually, while I'm talking about salary cap problems, let's talk about the Storm. Looks like they're in the shit too. It'll be very interesting to see how that one plays out. At least this one doesn't seem to be as bad as the 2010 one. Anyway guys, leave in the comment section below, what do you think of the Sharks signing Segeyaro again, and what do you think of their salary cap predicament? Righto guys, hopefully you did enjoy the video. Sharks fans, I'm really sorry, hopefully you don't hate me too much. But if you did happen to enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, it's on the screen right now, it's Mr. Luke on YT. Add me on Snapchat as well, also my Facebook page is in the description below. And stay tuned for some more Rugby League content on the channel. I'll see you next time guys, bye!